These are the exact situations when it is stunningly apparent they do not know shit about our job. Hey, sterile processing professionals, Brandon the Sterile Guy here, and today's a great day. Don't you love it when the OR buys new surgical equipment that they expect you to process even though they never told you about it? I know for a fact if you've been in this industry for 5 minutes, you've come across this situation. The doctor wants some fancy new equipment or instrument, and you're always the last to know. And you're also somehow seen as the problem if you don't have the means to clean and sterilize it, as if somehow it's your fault that they didn't inform you. This is that point where all nurses and doctors think sterile processing is some simple 3-step job. Oh yeah, just plunge it in that there sink, wrap it up all pretty like that blue thing you got over there, and go on. Throw it in that big turkey oven over there. Get her done. Talk about massive disrespect. These are the exact situations when it is stunningly apparent they do not know shit about our job. They're trying to hand us this item and we are filled with questions like, how do you clean this item? How do you inspect it, lubricate it, or even test it for safety? Did you even buy what it needs for containerizing, or do we got to figure out that and probably purchase new pans that's going to take weeks to get here? Do I steam sterilize this, disinfect it, chemical sterilize it? Shoot, what's the parameters so I don't melt or destroy it? You know, things that are pretty freaking important to know when making new purchases. This is a consistent issue anywhere you go. It's easy to get excited over new technology or surgery toys and forget that there is a very complicated process to ensure that equipment will be available for patient use. And there's only one way to get ahead of this, and that is to ensure that your OR purchasing team has a regular meeting committee, and that someone in leadership from sterile processing is on that committee. In all the places I've worked, this is something I have always had in place. I make it abundantly clear that if anything new is purchased without my knowledge, I will absolutely not make it available until I have had adequate time to research it. And unfortunately, with how busy I am processing all your other crap, while hospital administration is cutting more of my tech positions, it's going to be a while. This can all be avoided with a simple Department of Surgery committee meeting. Whenever nurses or doctors wanted new equipment, they had to bring it to the committee to pitch it. We would evaluate, asking questions like, how much is it? What is it used for? What else do we need to purchase to support it? Why do we need it? Are there cheaper alternatives? How many physicians will be using it and how often? And this committee would operate so that we would receive the requests with documents ahead of time, laying out all the information, including IFUs. Now, let me give you a pro tip here real quick. You need to leverage your vendor reps, and it all has to do with timing. If you want a rep to do the legwork for you on gathering all this really important information, you either have miraculously had the best rep ever, or you have to request all this prior to purchase when they will do anything to close the sale. After the sale, they're probably nowhere to be found when you need something like this. They're probably golfing with the doctor, declining your calls. Listen, if they're asking you to approve this product, why should you have to go dig up the info? Put that on the people requesting the stuff. Make your job easier. Okay, now I'm going to step off my soapbox, even though I wasn't actually standing on one, and go over the critical steps for new products. Here are the questions you need to think about or be asking when evaluating new products. How is it cleaned? What detergents, enzymes, or chemical cleaners can be used? Can it be submersed in fluid? Are there special cleaning supplies needed, like special brushes? Is there any special equipment needed to test the item? I'm thinking about equipment like endoscopes where they have a leak tester. Think about things outside the box. Does it need ultrasonic cleaning? How much heat can the item handle? Does it need to be hand washed and move through the pass-through window, or can it go through a typical washer disinfector? Along with heat, can it handle a drying cabinet if needed with hot temperatures for extended periods of time? And if so, how long and how high of heat? What type of packaging is required? Container, peel pack, wrap? Any specific model size or thickness of wrap? Do the containers require any special kind of filters or locks? How is it disinfected or sterilized? What are the parameters? Any storage requirements? All these questions are incredibly important to assess whether your current operation can support this product, or if other purchases and trainings have to be made and prepped along with the product itself. You need to get ahead of these scenarios if you want to stay efficient, as well as setting some standards and respect for your department. I pray you have strong leaders that are already doing something like this, or have the backbone to push their way into something like this. As a leader, the fight was with me and not with my techs. You want my techs to process something for you, then it goes through me first so that I can make sure they are set up for success. We don't play the gotcha game where I work. All right, friends, any topics or videos you want to see, leave those in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.